torrential rain pounding on the earth, dark skies and crashing waves. The waters rose higher and higher until they covered even the tallest mountains, more than 20 feet above their peaks. Every living thing on the earth perished. For 150 days, the floodwaters prevailed over the earth. Outside the ark was desolation, but inside was hope, a remnant protected by God's grace. Inside the ark, Noah and his family worked tirelessly. They cared for the animals and prayed daily, trusting in God's promise. Noah's faith never wavered, even as days turned into weeks and weeks into months. He believed that God, who had brought them this far, would guide them to safety. And then God remembered Noah. The floodwaters began to recede. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were closed, and after 150 days the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah sent out a raven, and it flew back and forth until the waters had dried up. Next he sent out a dove. When it returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf, Noah and his family knew that new life was beginning to sprout on the earth. Exiting the ark. The ark door slowly opening, sunlight flooding in as Noah and his family step out onto dry land. Finally, after a full year, God commanded Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your family, and bring out every living creature with you so they can multiply on the earth." Noah, his family, and the animals stepping out. The earth refreshed and new, vibrant greenery all around. Noah's first act was one of gratitude. He built an altar to the Lord and offered sacrifices of thanksgiving. Smoke rising from the altar, blending with a beautiful rainbow appearing in the sky. God made a covenant with Noah and with all living things. He promised, "Never again will I destroy the earth by a flood. I have set my rainbow in the clouds as a sign of this everlasting covenant." Noah's family starting to rebuild, planting crops and tending to animals. The flood was not just a story of judgment, but also a story of new beginnings. It reminds us of God's mercy, His faithfulness, and the power of obedience and faith. Noah's journey teaches us that God's plans are always for our good, even when we face trials. The rainbow reminds us that He keeps His promises and will never abandon His people.